Are you looking to scale your business by creating online courses, but you just don't know where to start? Does that sound familiar? If it does, then stick around because I'm going to address that topic in this video. Hey there, my name is Alonda Carter and I'm a professional instructional designer and knowledge specialist. That means I have the fancy degree and many years, over 20 to be exact, years of experience designing and developing courses, face-to-face and online. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my #1 tip on how to create an awesome online course. So let's go ahead and get started. Have you ever taken a course and you've kind of like just wondered what is going on because it feels like a hodgepodge? It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you don't really feel like you know where you're going. It just kind of feels like, you're in an ocean and just swimming around and you're not really sure of the direction. And maybe there's some sharks in the water too because, you feel a little lost and you're a little unsure. If you've experienced that, then this is exactly the thing you need to do because you do not want your students to have that feeling. You don't want them to feel like they're just, on an island, totally lost. There's nothing worse than trying to learn something and not feeling like you have any direction. So let me go ahead and give you my tip. My tip is you need to think of this one thing, and that is keep the end in mind. Too many people have no idea that you really need to have a clear vision of where you are trying to lead people. Because once you know that one thing you want people to be able to do after your course is over, after they're not having any access to you, that you know exactly what they're going to be able to do without your help, then you will be able to build your course on that because you have a goal. You have a starting point because you have that end game in mind. And when you have that end game in mind, that gives you the opportunity to stop and think, okay, if I have this goal, this is what I want someone to be able to do. What will it take to get them there? For instance, if you want to teach somebody how to be the best fly fisherman, myself, no clue about fly fishing, but I'm sure there's someone out there who really wants to teach this, and maybe it's you. If you want to teach them something about fly fishing, being the best fly fisherman, then you've got to think about all the different components it takes in order to do that. If you want to teach somebody how to make the best gumbo in the world, then you've got to think about what are all the steps that are needed in order to get there. And once you know that one thing you're going to teach people, that's when you can step back, and this is a second tip, you can step back and break it apart, break it down so that you can figure out that map. Because you basically are going to need some sort of a roadmap. It's because you're going to take people on a journey. A course, a learning experience, really is a journey because you start at one place and people generally don't have much knowledge about what you're going to teach and they may have some misconceptions. So they start here and you're going to take them there. So you need to know, okay, what is that journey going to look like? What are they learning along the way so they can reach the end game, so they can do that thing, that one thing I want them to do? Because generally it's composed of a lot of different parts and you don't even really realize it. And I will say from experience of working with clients, I've looked at what people are creating and I get it. When you're new to course creation, you have no idea really what's going on and how to make this a smooth transition. And you don't necessarily think that everything needs to connect because, your thing's different. But the truth is, people need to feel like they are going through a process, that they are on a journey, that they're going to get somewhere, that they're looking forward to that destination. And that's your job as the online course instructor, is to take them on that journey and have fun along the way and teach them little things that are all going to connect to that end game because you already thought about that. You have the vision. You know where you're taking them. I hope you really found this useful. My name is Alonda Carter, and I really appreciate you being here. And I have a question of the day for you. If you have ever taken a course and you felt like it was just a great big mess, a great big old hodgepodge, go ahead and drop below a comment and let me know what was that experience like for you and what would it take for that instructor to make the course better. Don't make that mistake yourself. Got it? So if you found anything in this video useful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and it would be great if you would hit the notification bell too, so that you will know each and every time I upload a new video. And remember this, change starts now.